That was a sparring match. I was gonna say that literally just looked like a great sparring match because Danny already knew he had the 10 million in the bag, and he had 10 million before Caleb Plant even had that money. So that's like Eddie Herman has been giving away paydays, and it's almost like he's giving away paydays. You know?
So I mean, Canelo beat Lara clearly 7-5. Mayweather damn near lost to Castillo, then had his tooth broken by Maidana. Okay, forget about Castillo. And I don't agree with 7-5, by the way, and that's not really clear. You win by 2 rounds, but that's fine. But forget about Castillo. I'm asking about Maidana. That's what I'm highlighting right here. Forget about Castillo. Maidana. So Maidana in the first fight, if you say that Canelo beat Lara 7-5, then I can easily say Mayweather won clearly 7-5 against Maidana in the first fight too. But he rematched him. But Floyd rematched him. Canelo didn't. Canelo, as great as he is, this champion, this all-time great that you guys have built him up to be, has one rematch on his resume. Out of how many fights has he had? The dude has been pro since he was like, what, 17? 15. Not more than one rematch. And he was basically, he had no choice to rematch Triple G. He had no choice because it was a draw. And a lot of people thought he lost. So yeah, that's the equivalent to Floyd and Castillo won, where a lot of people thought that Floyd lost. But you want to know something else about the first fight with Floyd and Castillo that nobody wants to mention? Floyd was injured. Floyd fought with one arm.
I need somebody to address Don Dada right now. So he's going to say that Miguel Cotto started at 155. The dude won a belt at junior welterweight. He was a 3-belt champion or 3-division champion. He won a belt at 140, 147, 154, and I believe 160. I don't know where Don Dada's getting his information from. I don't know what you're doing, Don Dada, but you're actually showing your true colors. Miguel Cotto started at 140. Do you know this? Do you know your boxing, sir? Yeah. Did somebody correct him? Like, does he know his boxing?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, and let's not forget that Cotto fought Pacquiao at a catchweight at 145.
Blood. Enemy double kill.
Facts. And Don Dada, man, how do you feel about this poll right now that's in the chat? over 100 votes, 53% says it's got to be Benavidez next. How do you feel about that?
An ally has been slain.
They're gonna say who is
I'm
Benavidez.
genuinely curious.
They're gonna say who is Benavidez fought. Who is he fought to deserve a fight? You know, he hasn't fought anybody. I don't know who Bivol or Triple G fought to fight anybody, but that's their excuse. He's got to fight somebody. He's gonna have to do something. You know their narrative.
Right. Oh, Lemieux wasn't shit. Da da da. It's like, well, Lemieux's a bum, yeah. And and the thing is only thing that I can say about Benavidez is that he has literally been calling out everybody the past 2 or 3 years. So it's not his fault that everybody keeps avoiding him. How could you argue that they're not? Even Plant has been avoiding him. And they got beef. They've got issues, right? They've got history. And so he went in there against David Lemieux in a situation where I thought David Lemieux was going to do a lot better. And he just completely demolished. He did a better job than Triple G, Billy Joe Saunders combined. Combined. He did everything. He was shell shocked. He was like, he didn't think that Benavidez was that good.
I think he was just out of his element, to be honest.
And that's exactly like after the fight, he was just like he was lost for words. Like, what else can he say? He's like, this dude's a hell of a fighter. Like, damn. He's like, he's so good. Like, shit. Like, and I feel him on that. And I felt that reaction was genuine. Yeah, he's a warrior. He didn't want the fight to be stopped. He would have probably fought to the bitter end. But it is what it is, right? He was really shocked. And I think with Benavidez, right, he's a perfect example of it looks easy until you get in there. Because you think, oh, he looks a bit lanky. He looks a bit awkward. He's a big body. He's a big frame. He's easy to hit. Whatever, right? But he's that type of dude that, and I've sparred dudes like him before. I've sparred guys like that where it's like, this guy doesn't look very athletic. He's kind of lanky. Kind of like walks around weird and shit. You get in the ring though, and motherfuckers start throwing volume at your ass. Rangy ass shots, uppercuts and shit. And the uppercuts are coming from a mile away. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
That.
An ally has been slain.
I may bend, but I don't
Yeah, I can see shades of that for sure. But I think one key word that you said was he doesn't let you get comfortable. He makes it very uncomfortable for you. Right? And even though he's not like a one-hitter quitter top fighter or anything like that, but he just keeps piling on you. You know what I mean? And what set me back in my seat was when he did clip Lemieux and Lemieux fell into the ropes and tried to cover up and survive. This dude stepped to the side and like quadruple left uppercut on his ass. Like pop, 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 pop.
Oh, it was 7 uppercuts straight. Damn the uppercut.
I was like, damn. That's some throwback fighter shit right there. That's some shit the throwback fighters used to do, right? Load up with these like 5-6 uppercuts and shit. So, he impressed me a lot. And I just find it ironic that a day after the fight, a day after Benavidez wins in that type of fashion, Canelo comes out and says, oh, if you guys were wondering, I'm going to fight Triple G.
Shut down. Rampage. Shut down.
Well, I just feel like I've stretched this as far as I possibly can, and I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to beat a dead horse, and I'm really starting to feel like no matter who Canelo fights, Canelo fans are just going to be like a pig and shit and be satisfied with it and happy just to see their man Canelo. And it's just getting to the point where, see, that's some fanboy shit right there, where you don't hold your favorite fighters accountable. I got no problem holding any of my favorite fighters accountable. I don't know why you guys have a problem doing it. I really don't. So, it is what it is, man.
What's up, Divine?
What's up, man?
Hey, am I the only one that thought David Benavidez kind of took it easy on Lemieux in some of those rounds? Well, I think he hurt him in the first round, and I thought he could have finished him in the first round. And he hit him, and he let him stumble back into the ropes. Then he walked up to him very slowly and started hitting him. And I thought if he would have jumped him, he could knock him out right then and there.
I don't think he. I don't think he expected to hurt Lemieux that quick either. To be honest, I thought he was kind of mentally prepared for it to be a little bit more of a battle, and he may have to take a big shot at some point, right? So when he landed that left hook, he just kind of stood there for it. He kind of paused. He was like, "Damn." Like I know.
That's why I was like, I mean, it just looked like to me, especially in the second round, he was kind of just like, and then,
yeah.
and then he's like, all right, it's time to stop him. And yeah, I mean, I thought that could have been a first round knockout or at least a second round knockout. So
I think he took. I was watching the replay earlier, and he did take a right hand from Lemieux. Lemieux got a little bit desperate and swung a big right hand, and he took it. I think that was like in the second. And I think when he took it, I think he knew. He's like, all right, he's got some power, but I can take it. So at that point, he's just like, I got to put my foot on the gas, and that's what he did. That's how I see it. Because he was a little bit, especially early, before he landed that left hook, he was respectful of Lemieux. Lemieux was getting off some jabs, and Lemieux was moving around, trying to do like a peekaboo. And he was a little bit careful. He was like, okay, let me see. But yeah, so when he clipped him with that left hook, that's why I feel like he was like, oh shit, that was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, David Lemieux is not a real 168er. You know what I mean? Like that punch by a big man, like he's a much bigger guy. He felt it, obviously. And I think David Lemieux was like, damn, he was shocked to get clipped that early. And it's not like David Lemieux, he's been cracked before by big punchers and have never been hurt like that, Triple G hit him with some big shots, and he took it before he ultimately got stopped. But that was like later. It was like, what was it, like 9 or 10 when Triple G?
Something like that. I think 8, 9, 8, something like that.
Yeah. So it's not like he's got a weak chin. The dude is a brawler. I don't want to say a brawler, but he's a puncher, right? So he's used to getting hit with shots. He's used to taking a shot to give a better shot as well. So it's not like he doesn't have a chin. It's just that Benavidez, he's just that guy. You know what I mean? And you got to give him that credit. And that's exactly why, for me, I'm optimistic, right? So we didn't know what Canelo was going to do. There's been a lot of rumors and shit after he lost to Bivol, and we kind of sitting and waiting. Benavidez fights, and literally, he fights and wins phenomenally. And literally a day after, the news breaks that he's going to fight Triple G, and then after that, he's going to go rematch Bivol. And I'm like, nah, I can't accept this.
Why? Nobody wants to watch that fight. Nobody cared about that fight at all.
They're bringing in Billy Joe now. You guys are really bringing in Billy Joe Saunders now? Look in the chat. They want to mention Billy Joe Saunders now?
And if you want to say Canelo, he cracked Billy Joe's eye socket and broke it, and he's just that strong and powerful and all this different stuff that Canelo fans like to say. I'll tell you this, though. Y'all out here talking about Lemieux's a bum. Lemieux was seriously hurt and was willing to fight until the very end. It had to be stopped. Billy Joe quit on the stool.
Big fact.
Billy Joe Mountain Football quit. He quit.
So y'all can never say anything about Yuriorkis Gamboa either. At least Yuriorkis always went down in the ring. He never quit on the stool.
How did Gamboa get just comes?
No, because I always see everybody talk about, Gamboa's getting knocked out and everything else like that. But I'm like, I never seen him quit. Billy Joe quit. He quit on the stool. That's an RTD.
Straight up.
He retired.
And do you know what the Canelo fans say? They say, oh well, if he would have kept going, he would have got permanent eye damage or some shit like that.
Yeah, they say that shit.
Ugas would have got permanent eye damage, but Ugas was still trying to fight, right?
This is my problem. This is my problem right here. When it comes to even corners or referees stopping fights sometimes, it's like these men and women, they step into the ring, they know what they're getting themselves into. They know what they're signing up for. And a lot of people say, well, they're damaged, or you can fuck up your eye, your ear, your whatever, your jaw's broken, or whatever. It's an accumulation. You don't got to take that type of damage. Fuck all that. One punch can be life-threatening in boxing. One punch. So why you in the ring? Why are you a boxer? Go be a lawyer. Or if you can't help yourself and you want to compete in combat sports, go wrestle then. Go do jiu-jitsu. Right? This is not a joke, bro. This boxing's not a joke. I'm with you 1,000% on that. But do not ever in the same breath compare some of these modern day fighters to those throwback fighters. Those throwback fighters broken nose, broken jaw, blood all over the place, eye all swollen up, both eyes swollen up. Can barely see. The difference is Billy Joe got paid and he quit like a bitch
An enemy has been slain.
on the stool. You know why? Because Billy Joe's pride was hurt. Billy Joe was used to slipping, bobbing, weaving, making fun of fighters, right? He was clowning David Lemieux when they fought. He been doing it, right? And all of a sudden he got caught. He got hurt. And this dude quit. And he didn't care because, oh, I'm getting paid anyway. Bitch! Talking all that shit, too, before the Canelo fight. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And what are you doing going to toe-to-toe with Canelo anyway? I thought you were a boxer. That shit don't make any damn sense. So, forget all that shit, man. I'm tired of Canelo fans saying, oh, he beat a real good fighter, man, and Billy Joe.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, he was real good until he got cracked, and he wasn't so good anymore. And where's Billy
Wait, hold
Billy
on.
Joe been since that?
Mountain football. Hold the hell on. So you wouldn't fight with a broken eye socket? What did Noya Inoue do against Nonito Donaire? He had a broken cheekbone, a broken orbital, and still won. God damn, bro. Do you watch boxing? Does he watch boxing? And Nonito Donaire is a hell of a puncher.
And
Bro,
guess what?
These casuals are I never thought Divine and everybody on here, I never thought these people be reaching so hard. They're pulling at straws now.
Welcome to the true boxing narrative, right? It always happens, right? We're the minority. You know, that's the thing, man. Hardcore boxing fans, we're actually the minority, man. That's what it is, right? So you got to exercise patience sometimes. But yeah, sometimes it is a little bit of ridiculousness because I continue to be poignant and then you continue to spew out dumb shit. So
Devon,
it's a question of your ability to understand and adapt and learn and, you know what I'm saying, just be better. And by the way, Billy Joe hasn't fought since he lost to Canelo. This dude has disappeared. He literally pulled a Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury and Billy Joe are cut from the same cloth. When Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, the man went out and got addicted to cocaine and alcohol and ballooned up to 300 plus pounds.
Dude, have you seen Billy Joe now? That man looks like a fucking heavyweight. The cheeks is all foot, dude. He's eating good off that money. Whatever they got in Europe, he's eating good.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, but he's such a great fighter. Oh, he was so good. What is it with these UK fighters, man? Fuck it, I'm going to say it. What is it with them? Somebody explain to me. Tyson Fury, Billy Joe Saunders. Here's another one for you. The Prince.
Not Nassim Hamed. Please don't say Nassim Hamed.
Got beat up by Barrera, disappeared, and now he's walking around 250 pounds when at one time the dude was a small fighter.
He was a 130 pounder. He was a 130 weight.
$29. But that's the thing. Look at the similarities. Billy Joe, right? And the Prince, right? Slick fighters, clowning dudes, hands behind their back, and all of a sudden, they get smacked up and they disappear off into oblivion.
Notice they both got beat by Mexicans, too.
Marco Antonio Barrera embarrassed. He embarrassed him.
Knocked
A
him down
major
twice.
strike. And Billy Joe got embarrassed too.
Remember, Marco Antonio Barrera knocked Nassim Hamed down twice. Not once, twice. Doing that hands behind the back, hand low defense, trying to just
Chin
walk
all
up.
up in the air and shit.
Got clipped twice.
Chin all up in the air and finally got clipped because you know what? He finally fought a high caliber fighter. And that's me giving respect to Canelo. But what I'm saying is stop this bullshit about how good Billy Joe was. The dude's a quitter, and he proved who he really is because after he lost, he disappeared. He didn't say, oh, man, I took a loss like a man. At least David Lemieux take losses and come back. And David Benavidez made a good point. He said, nobody's willing to fight me. Respect this man right here, David Lemieux. He's the only one that's willing to sign the contract and fight me.
Dude, that's
Very true.
Berlanga got dropped by a journeyman. Come on now. That's like Tim Zoo calling out Jermel knowing that Terrell got that's like Terrell got, yeah, so Tim Zoo, you want Jermel Charlo after Terrell Guy Shaw dropped you? Are you serious? Are you serious? After he got dropped by what's that journeyman? And then you got Tim Zoo talking about Jermel and yes, he got dropped, and then it's like Tim Zoo. It's like Tim Zoo. You're calling out Jermel. You got dropped by Terrell Guy Shaw. Let's stop this. You're not ready.
As soon as you say, what's that dude's name? You know it's an issue.
Well, it was a journeyman. I was like, it was some Caucasian dude, but I remember he dropped Berlanga, started pounding on the little canvas and got up. I'm like, bro, are you serious? See what I mean? Oh,
And let me say this too, man.
Okay.
And unless you've boxed before and you've been punched in the face and you've been hurt, right? Then you don't really truly understand. And I say that with all due respect, right? So I'm not criticizing Billy Joe necessarily because he quit. I'm criticizing him because he didn't admit that he quit. See, that's the thing. Boxing has a way of humbling you. Right? And it's like if you get hurt and you feel like you can't continue for one reason or the other, then, like, I don't want to risk it. You know what I mean? I don't want to risk that.
But come on, this the hurt.
But another issue though too, I got to be real about it, is like I'm talking, I guess, more of along the sense of like an amateur or you a young pro, you coming up. Yeah, maybe it's not worth getting your eye fucked up because that will ruin your career. Maybe it's better to go ahead and call it quits, right? But Billy Joe is at the top level. It's levels to this shit. That's like LeBron James or Michael Jordan twisting an ankle in the finals and say, oh, well, I'm just going to sit this one out.
Never.
You play with one foot. You play with broken fingers. You whatever. Nose bleeding. Look at Steve Nash. Got or a lot of these other players throughout history wearing face masks and shit because they got the nose broke.
Let me take it to the NFL. Phillip Rivers, he played an AFC playoff game and won off a torn ACL. They forgot that.
Mountain football. Yeah, he has a life after boxing. But he is an elite boxer. Boxer is his life. Boxing is his career. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I tried boxing once. It didn't work out for me. I got a life beyond this. The dude has disappeared. You understand what I'm saying? He has disappeared. He's drinking. He's drinking fucking beer at a pub, eating bangers and mash, watching football, getting fat.
Eating fish and chips. That man blew up too. That man blew the hell up.
So that's what it is, man. And Tyson Fury did it. The Prince did it.
Didn't he throw chicken at Deontay Wilder when he came out there to Europe? Or when he came out there, wasn't he the one that was throwing chicken at Deontay? I think he threw some. Yeah, he was the one that.
Oh
threw
yeah.
It what man? He got it. That's all the karma he got coming back to him. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, Billy Joe, and Tyson Fury were talking mad shit about Wilder. You know, they were hanging out at the press conferences together. They were doing interviews together. They were talking about, you know, Wilder this, Wilder that. It's like, for me, it's like, I remember one time Fury said, you know, Wilder's a bum. Even Billy Joe can beat him. You know, Billy Joe can outbox Wilder. I'm thinking to myself, man, shut your fucking face. Are you serious? All Wilder's got to do, Wilder can wear 2 left gloves and fight Billy Joe. And he's going to knock him out. It's like, bro, come on, man. But these guys they're jokes. They're jokes. And I'm sure that UK fans get really upset when I say this. But I got respect for some, you know, there's some British fighters out there that I got a hell of a lot of respect for. Lennox Lewis is one of them. That's a true champion. That's a true champion. And Nigel Benn, too.
Oliver McCall? Can we get Oliver McCall, too?
Yeah. So I'm not just attacking UK fighters, but I'm certainly going to say, there's some...
Oh, if not, can I get Lloyd Hunnigan? Can I get Lloyd Hunnigan? I'll take that. We give him that. We got to give him Alan Minter. We'll give you guys Alan Minter, too. We'll give you all that.
So, I mean, Mountain Football, you're from the UK, huh? Mountain Football from the UK.
Got to give him we'll give him
No, he said earlier he's from New York. My bad. Okay, you're from New York. My bad. Oh yeah. You're from New York. Okay. I don't know, but I don't know, Don Dada. I don't know. Why did the UK people buy pay-per-views, but America pay-per-view numbers so horrible? He said UK people buy their pay-per-views in the UK, but American pay-per-view numbers are so horrible.
Does UK even make more money than us? Why you guys?
Well, yeah. I have no question in my mind. Like, yeah, British fans do support their fighters. I agree with that. They are, but I mean, you're talking about an island. That's an island country without nearly the same population. I mean, it's not even compared to America, and you know, they have less sports in the UK than what they have in America on a broader scale. Like, what is it in England, right? Football, probably number one. Y'all got cricket, and you got rugby, and you got boxing. That's pretty much it.
That don't even compare to that won't compare to college football. Our college football and college basketball beats you. Don't wait till the March Madness. All that millions and billions of dollars that's running through all these teams. Yeah, they don't even know about all the college football money getting poured in with all these NIL deals and all this other stuff. Like our college sports makes more than their professional sports. Mm-hmm. I agree with you. I'm out here on the West Coast. I was going to say we could put USC, UCLA. I'm in California. I'm in SoCal. I'm right here in Orange County. Let's put USC, UCLA.
And look, I mean, I don't know about the numbers. I don't really care. I just know there's more sports in general on a broader scale in America than pretty much anywhere in the world. And I don't dispute that UK fans are fanatics for their countrymen, for their sports, but they're also not always very smart. And what I'm saying is that if you paid either tickets or pay-per-view for Tyson Fury and Dillian White, you are an idiot. I'm sorry.
God damn.
And if you say, "Oh well, I gotta support my favorite fighter Tyson or Dillian White, or I'm from the UK, I want to do the right thing and support it," you're an idiot. Because the moment Tyson Fury tickled Dillian White, Gucci, I would have said as a UK fan at that moment, there ain't no damn way I'm paying for this bullshit.
What about when Tyson Fury picked up Tommy Schwartz for that ESPN one? Remember when he picked up Tommy Schwartz, or was it Sefi Safiri when they were doing that clown? Remember that? Come on, man. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, come on, man.
Look, man. Look, I got friends from the UK. You know what I mean? I've lived abroad for a long time, and when we talk about football, I played it. Football, I mean soccer here in the States. I played it professionally. A lot of my teammates were from England. I learned a lot about English culture and things that they do. And American culture and English culture is very, very different. Very different. They speak the same language, but it's very different, right? And it took me a couple good seasons to adjust to their dry humor, their banter, calling each other cunts and wankers and just the weird shit that they do. It's weird to me because obviously I'm not from the UK. But I've come to have a few friends, you know what I mean? We can meet up, we can have a beer, we can watch boxing, right? It's cool. But like I said, man, there's some weird shit going on over there. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The fact that you're gonna support a man who tickles other men, who picks up other men, who slaps other men on the ass, who makes comments about other men's penises, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not cool with that.
Welcome
and y'all
to
support that.
Welcome to the pre-LGBTQ ABC movement. We can now see where it may have formulated. I just wanted to say that. My bad.
So how? I mean, you can say, "Oh well, I don't like the man," in that regard. Yeah, I like to watch him fight. I'll tell you this right now, though. One of the big reasons why I've been a Deontay Wilder fan, not only because he brought excitement and brought knockouts, but I liked what he represented as a man and what he fought for and what he put on his back. He actually fought and represented something, right? And I loved his story. I loved, he's got, in my opinion, a Hollywood story that you can easily make a movie about.
It's now, Devon, when it comes to Deontay, you already know, like, that's my dude. Like, when it comes to him, I don't want him to return only because, like, and I love Deontay Wilder. I just want him not to return because with all the banter and everybody else that disrespected you in the sport, don't give him the respect and don't give him that right to come back, because now when the division dies, now they need that spark plug in. If they disrespected you, don't come back. Make them miss you. You know what I mean? Now you're living good. You touched over $100 million. You living good, got great houses, got real estate, got cars. You taking vacations, got a statue. You about to be first, second round ballot Hall of Famer all time. I mean,
he's winning. He's winning regardless. Yeah.
Don't give these people that satisfaction.
So my point was that, I'm a fan of Wilder, not just in the ring, but out of the ring. And I'm proud to support him. I'm proud to buy his pay-per-views. I'm proud to go live and talk about him. Like, because I'm just proud of what he has accomplished and where he came from, right? I don't understand how you could be proud of Tyson Fury. I really don't. You know what I mean? So my whole thing is, like, how can you convince me that you are a true Tyson Fury fan? If at one point in time, he was a big dude. He was trying to box and he was trying to emulate, like, Ali's style, and you thought that was cool and whatever. All right, I guess. But lately, though, like, the whole coming back, the thing that irks me is that has always irked me and will always irk me is the fact that as much credit as Tyson Fury fans want or they demand from us as not being Tyson Fury fans, the fact that he's the one that beat Wilder. My whole thing is that Tyson Fury would be irrelevant without Wilder. That's the crazy thing.
You're right. You are 100% right. I want to say shout out to Everything Boxing. That's Keon. Shout out to Keon. I see you in the chat. And then as you can see, Divine, I want you to see the chat for the Wilder hate that's spewing out now. You can see the Wilder dislike. Are you able to read the comments?
Yeah, I see it
coming out now. You can see their true intentions.
Real Talk Mafia says, I was a Wilder fan, but twerking and wearing that red skirt is a hell no. Boxers are fruity these days. All right, so wait, hold on. So Real Talk Mafia, what's up, man? I don't know if you're new to the channel or what. Maybe you're subscribed. I don't know, but first time I'm seeing you in the chat. Okay, then are you okay with Tyson Fury making comments about other men's penises? So let's keep it 100 all across the board. Because you said boxers are fruity these days. Okay, that includes Fury, right? Yeah. So I didn't see that. Oh, it's Keon in here?
Yeah, Keon's in there. Everything Boxing. He's Everything Boxing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what's up, Keon, man? What's up, good? What's up, bro?
And also, so I'm surprised that you're taking an Instagram video of Deontay Wilder twerking amongst family with his family there. But then I do that shit to my girlfriend because I know what I'm getting at the end of the night. I'm getting some pussy. Like I'm getting some pussy. I'll freak dance, nigga. I lap dance.
Oh god,
because I love
this
pussy.
shit.
Like I don't.
This shit cracks me up.
How is twerking for your family and for your wife gay, or how does that turn you off? When are you a male? Do you know how? Do you know that your woman likes to see you gyrate? Because are you doing that when you go to bed? Don't tell me you just a stiff board and she just doing all the work. Like don't tell me you niggas is dead fish. I think that we got dead fish here in the chat.
Yeah, the thing is, man, that shit always makes me laugh. Is like people are real suspect. They get exposed constantly when they talk about another man being gay, but on the same turn, they support another man like really being gay. Like you can say, oh, that's kind of gay. He's twerking in front of women, but there ain't no men around. But I'll tell you what Tyson Fury's doing. He's kissing men and talking about men's penises.
Right.
So when you try to criticize a man for being gay, but then you support wholeheartedly gay actions by another man, guess what? You're gay.
They said shaking your butt is homosexual. So that means what are you? So that means I know he never went to a high school dance or anything. So he never did a Sadie Hawkins dance. These people that are saying that you shake your butt when you go to a Sadie Hawkins hit roped, when you move your hips side to side, does your butt not shake?
Hey, Terry.
This is sad,
Terry,
man.
This is the type of dude who goes to the club, stands by the bar with one drink the whole night because he ain't got no money to buy any chicks drinks or even himself more drinks.
Oh, he's the wallflower. He's the wallflower.
And he's the one that sits there and tries to make eye contact with the chick and hopes that she will come to him because he ain't got enough courage to run up on her. And guess what? Dance with her. Grind on that bitch. Make that bitch want you. That's the type of dude that he is.
He's a wallflower. He posted on the wall.
He posted. That's what I want to do, right? I want to get my drink and I'm scoping. I'm like, damn, because that's when the chick really wants me is you be able to dance with the chick.
This is sad. These people, I don't know what's going on up in if that's if he's over there in New York and he's saying that, is he over there in New York? He's never been to Brooklyn. He could have never been to Jamaica, Queens. This man, if you're in New York and you telling me that you've never seen a man dance with or dance on a girl, freak a girl like that, and you're saying that's homosexual, bro, you can't be from America. I know you can't.
Hey, what? I got something to say. What? Oh shit! Damn. Yeah, I haven't been doing no giveaways. That's a Ricky. Ricky be doing giveaways. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Tell Ricky I said what's up, man. We streaming at the same time, but it's all good. But yo, Mountain Football, right? I know you're tight, bro. I got you. I got you. Yeah, you a cool dude, man. You get all the ladies. I know you get all the ladies, right? We all seen that dude at the bar, right? We all see him at the club. That one dude chilling at the bar, right? With his hat peeled down like this. Looking like this. Licking his lips and shit. Checking out the chicks. Yeah. Standing there for 2 hours and shit with one drink. That's the type of dude you are. And then your boys come up. Yo, bro, like, what's up, man? You see that chick over there? You trying to get up on it? Nah, bro. Like, I'm chilling right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a good-looking dude. They'll come to me, right? Hat peeled down, looking all low and shit, trying to scope, trying to act all cool. But then as soon as a dude, you see him dancing on the dance floor with the chick, grinding on her, doing his thing, he leaves with that chick, gets in a taxi, and you over there hating. Man, you see that dude dancing, man? He dancing. He looking gay. That dude looking gay dancing like that, man. I don't know how he got that chick. He probably ain't even trying to hit that chick. That's probably like one of his girlfriends or something. But he's like gay, actually, because he dancing like that.
But I'm going home with this girl. You got
That's the type. That's the type of dude, man. Hey, and that's funny because I used to love when dudes used to hate on me when I go to the club. Because I dance, and I especially dance Latin music. I dance salsa, bachata, merengue. I dance to all that shit, right? And I used to get hated on that all the time.
Do you dance to reggaeton? That reggaeton is
Of course, bro. Of course.
that reggaeton.
Of course. And they be hating on me like, man, I think this dude kind of gay though, man. Look at this dude gay. Who dances like that's gay? I'd be like, yeah, bet. I be getting pussy on the daily, son. What are you doing? Standing by the bar with one drink. Hey, how do you expect a woman to have any type of imagination, bro? Like you standing at the bar, like what about you and your physique and your stature is something that she wants any part of, bro? Women want that shit. Women want to be like, oh, damn, he doing this. What is he gonna do in the bedroom to me?
They don't know about. They got to make them wonder. They don't know how to make her wonder. Like if I got all these hip gyrations and movements, you should imagine, nigga, I'm flexible. Come on now. Like, they don't know that. They don't know that. They're like, to be honest, they don't know that. They really don't.
My man Terry be doing the splits on these bitches, bro. I'm telling you.
I be sure, dude. I'm 6'1", but I'm 170. I'm still flexible. I used to wrestle. Like, dude, like if I could do all this, like you're not gonna make it through this bedroom session. And that's why I be like, bro, my goodness, my girlfriend, she'd be like, bruh, it'd be literally, she be texting me every time. She be over here. She comes over like she's coming over tomorrow. I just got to clean up right now. Like she comes over 3 times out of the week. Got to take care of the daughter and everything. But like I said, like I'll clean up right now. But dude, that's how I got her. The cousins hooked me up. Since then, like
everything boxing facts exactly. You out there hating, but you still can't whoop me though. So what it is, right?
Exactly.
It's like. Man, I told dudes that many times, and I used to club hard in my 20s, right? I lived in Tokyo, I lived in Jakarta, I stayed a little bit of time in Costa Rica, like hard. And dudes always be hating with their dumbass back. You know, back in the early 2000s, dudes rolling up in the club with fucking throwbacks on and shit, backward jerseys,
big tees,
you know 2X big ass t-shirts, like do rags hanging down to their ass and shit. Cat pulled low, talking about, oh, I don't dance, bro. Like, fuck all that. Like, these chicks got to come to me. And I'm out there looking nice. A nice little, you know what I'm saying, little button up looking nice. And chicks be, hey, keep hating, bro. I get more pussy than you blink a day. So keep hating. You out there struggling, looking at you, starving. Bones showing with your big ass t-shirt on.
Yeah, one thing I learned, you get them Steve Madden shoes, you get you a pair of Dickies, you get a nice little button up and a nice little, a jacket. Bro, I'm done. Hey, I'm gonna kill this girl. I'm looking good already. Let me throw on some like, what is it? Don Ellis cologne. Bro, I got your girl now. I got her now because I know how to dance, I know how to move, I know how to do everything. Other people, they don't understand that. And then that's why they hate on other people. Like they hate on Deontay. He's doing that for his wife. He's doing that for his kids because at the end of the night, he was dancing at night at a family barbecue. And it's like, let's be honest, this is about probably 10, 11 p.m. What's going on at 1:32 a.m.? Let's be honest.
Oh, they all lit. Everyone lit.
Yeah, no.
Everyone.
Once the daughters sleep, and everybody else is still downstairs. Like, hey, let me go grab your hand.
Man, they don't know, man. Anybody ever? If anybody ever been to a barbecue or get late at night, everybody's lit. Your family dancing with one another. Y'all goofing,
and everybody
goofing around. Man, I don't even gotta put any energy into the whole twerking thing because I find it ironic that he gets caught dancing with his family, twerking or whatever the hell he was doing, having a good time, and that shit go viral. But then Fury out here talking about penises, and everyone turn a blind eye to it. So therefore, I got nothing to talk about. It is what it is. Hey, call it how you see it. Sure. I know what time it is. I know exactly what time it is. But look,
I'm with you 100%.
You got to go over to the other podcast, man, because we can be talking about a lot of different stuff. We're gonna be talking about we're gonna be kicking it, telling stories about hitting up chicks, talking about secrets, how to pull chicks, how to do all that. We're gonna talk about all of it, relationships, everything, man. So make sure you all subscribe to the other podcast that I got, man. If you guys don't know, the Eternal Beast podcast, because I'm about to get that popping here soon, probably by the beginning of June. So I try to keep this channel about boxing. I do most of the time, but every once in a while, somebody got to come in, say some dumb shit, try to tell me how a man should act. See, I don't know, man. I think you have a little bit of a confidence issue in your sexuality when you worried about how I'm operating.
He might have a little bit of sugar in his gas tank, if you know what I mean.
Hey, it's 2022, bro. Hey, at the end of the day, I never got a problem. Dudes want to be gay. My concept has always been this. You want to be gay, that's your thing. Hey, do your thing. That's just more pussy for me anyway. So it ain't hurting me any. Long as you keep that shit over there, we can say hi. Hey, how you doing? You good? All right, bro. Have a nice day. You gay? Cool. Stay over there. In the meantime, all these chicks, they're available for me because you want to be gay. So it's no sweat. I never trip. Never trip.
I know a person like you, I know when you come out there, trust me, a person like you, with shit, I would be like, dude, I would be surprised if you don't walk out with 2 girls. You feel me? I know you can pull one and bring your friend. I'm gonna serve both y'all. You know what I mean?
Ain't no doubt, bro. Look, man, it's all about confidence in your sexuality. You should, if you got questions in your mind, or if you spend time talking about other dudes being gay, and I think this dude gay. Look at him. Look, I think if you put that type of energy into something, you ain't focused at the task at hand, which is getting pussy. Then I think you got confidence issues, bro. I don't even worry about what other gay dudes do. And in my circle, I got friends who are chicks, right? We go out, they got gay friends. For me, I'm like, oh, if there's a gay dude chilling with my group of friends, that's more chicks for me. Because they're going to come and chill with him because he's gay. So they feel like they're comfortable with him. So I'm going to slide through the back door and be like, yo, what's good? Oh, yeah, you like my friend? You like my friend Jerry? Yeah, Jerry, he cool, man. He gay, but I ain't gay. So what's up?
Don't let Divine or me have a fresh-ass lineup and some good and a good fit on. At least just the jacket. If you have the jacket and the button-up, don't even need a tie, bro. Your girl gone. Girl gone. She gone, my nigga. Hey. No, we're gonna borrow her for a few hours. And she'll come back home. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. And the thing about it is you ever been to a club and you see some chicks, they try to be clever. See, some chicks, they try to test you. They try to test the dude's manhood a little bit. They want to see what you're about because they will go to the club with gay dudes on purpose for 2 reasons. Number 1, they go to the club with a gay dude because they want to act like, oh, this is my safe zone kind of thing. Oh, this is my little bodyguard type shit. If I would chill with the gay dude, straight guys won't come to me because they don't want to affiliate, right? So they do that shit on purpose. And they also do it for an excuse. So if you're the type of dude that feel uncomfortable around that situation, then you got some internal shit going on. For me, it don't matter no bit. I can walk up and they can be like, oh, this is my friend so-and-so, da-da-da. And obviously, I'm going to know that they gay right off the bat. But hey, how you doing, bro? You good, man? Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, my name's so and so. Da 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 da. Yeah, we all
Wait,
chilling.
you
Hey,
can
can I get you guys all a
you
drink?
can talk,
What do you
but
like
the
to
first-
drink, bro?
no, you
And
tell
of
off the
course-
first 12 seconds. The first 12
And
seconds.
of course,
taking
yeah.
everything.
And of course, these gay dudes are gonna be like, "Oh shit, like he's cool actually. Like, all right, he cool, man. All right, yeah. Hey, thanks for buying me a drink." Now we all chilling. Now, this chick, she respects you because you comfortable in your own skin and you making it about her, but you're including her friends. You see what I'm saying? So dudes chilling in the back talking about, man, this chick over here fine, but she hang out with these gay dudes. I ain't got no time for that shit. Bro,
What?
you got some internal issues, bro. You got some internal issues.
And that's why I said, like, no, we could jet the conversation. I know we grilling mountain football right now because of all this stuff he said. We grilling him. I know he's done, but no. And like I said, hey, Divine, if you ever come out here near LA, I'm in Southern California. You can always come out here. Just let me know, and I'll treat. We'll go to a good dinner, not like we get. And then I know some spots out here in Newport. I know where the Cougars be at. I know where they be at. I mean, we can pull some shit. I know where they be at, and you already know what I mean. You feel me? They already hot and ready. They hot and ready like a $5 Little Caesars pizza. You already know what I mean.
See, for me, I love the game. I'm not really crazy about it. I'm getting older and shit, but I used to love the game, bro. I love the like. You got to have tactics. You got to have strategy and shit. Like, to me, I love it. I love the hunts. I love, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's the top dog in this bitch, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm competitive in everything that I do.
Who's got that mouthpiece? Who's got that mouthpiece? Let's be honest. Who got that mouthpiece? Because you can pull it. You got that mouthpiece.
Exactly. I don't care I don't really care what kind of car you drive. I don't care if you got a penthouse. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care if you coming in with Louis Vuitton fucking slippers on like you're King Richard III. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Right? It's all about how you present yourself and what you about, right? Women love confidence. Women love men who are they don't fold under pressure, right? Unwavering. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, right? It is a competition out here, bro. It's lions. We're out here. We're lions. Are you a lion or are you a sheep, bro? That's what it is. And so I'm competitive in everything. When I play checkers, if I lose, I get pissed. That's just the type of dude that I am, right? So for me, it's like, all right, what kind of talents do you got, right? For me, I can talk. You know what I mean? Some dude might look better than me. He might dress better than me, maybe better looking than me. But I know I can talk, I know I can dance, and I know I got other skills, and I'm confident in myself. And I know, and you got to act like, bitch, if you ain't feeling me, that's your loss. Right? You want to act like, oh, I'm kind of feeling this other dude out here, man, because he promised me a ride in his Porsche. Oh, okay. Your loss. Because he better take you home, and he going to be that, I don't want no minute, man. That's what's going to happen.
No shit.
That's what you're gonna be singing. That's what you're gonna be singing.
You fucking with a Missy Elliott. That's that 1 minute, man. God damn. God damn. That's that Missy Elliott 1 minute, man. God damn.
Bro. And why is somebody singing a song like that? Why? Because that shit happens daily to chicks out here, bro. These dudes out here putting minute. They be putting a minute, bro.
She didn't even break a sweat.
Hey, I was just literally.
Her heart rate didn't even go up yet. She's over. You good? My heart rate didn't even beat.
Yo, hey, Real Talk Mafia. If you married, bro, hey, good luck to you, man. We talking shit right here. So if you don't like it, bro, you know how to exit. But look, I was just talking to a. There's always some dude like that, man. It is what it is. I was just talking to a chick, one of my homies out here. She lives out here where I'm at. She's from Denmark, right? This beautiful, like, blonde hair, model looking chick, whatever. But we be chilling. She goes to one of my gyms. And so we're kicking it we're having some coffee, and she's like, yo, I want to catch up with you. I want to get a man's perspective about something. I was like, all right, what's up? So we had coffee, man. And she was telling me this story, how she went out, met this dude, good looking cat, whatever. And they kicked it off. They went back to his hotel because he was here traveling. And she was like, I haven't gotten you in a while. So, he was a good looking guy. He's really nice. So, just trying to get some dick. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So she goes up. And she straight up told me that she was so shocked that he finished in like 2 minutes. She's like, he's busted a nut in like 2 minutes, right? And she said, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And then she asked the dude, hey, look, because you know, she thought that he would be a little bit embarrassed. So she was trying to be nice, and she was like, "Oh, you done?" He's like, "Yeah, man, it's so good. Like, you feel so good. Like, I'm done." Or
He didn't want to. He didn't
So
want to
she
get
said-
back. You got to get a
so she
rematch.
said-
Give me a rematch.
So she said, "Well, can you at least do something for
You
me?"
got
Like,
you got to do the nana. You got to eat. You got to eat. Hey man, you got to get hungry. Now it's time to eat.
So he
You
said-
gotta eat.
so he
You
said,
gotta
so he said,
eat. You got to
so
eat.
she
You
said,
know what it is.
she said, hey, I've had a great night so far. Don't spoil it like this. Like, you gotta at least do something. Like, I gotta get off. Like, that's why I'm here. And this dude acting like, oh no, I don't do that type of shit. Like, you know, I don't go down on chicks.
That is a man.
And he left that bitch.
That is a Mando. What the man? You gotta
left.
do that.
He left her, bro. He left her. And then she said, look, you got to explain yourself. And he talking about, I don't know what to say, but you just felt so good. I didn't expect it to feel so good. So I busted. And like, I just don't, I'm not that type of dude. I don't go down on chicks. And
Wait,
she was
whoa,
just
oh
like,
my God.
Wow.
No, he ain't. That means that man ain't got no girl. Cause what, man? Tomorrow my girl, when she comes home, you already know what. My goodness. Let me
And
just
she
put the
look,
moon
and
on the
see,
bed.
she's
Let me
like
just
my
put the
friend.
moon on the bed.
She's like my friend, right? So we don't really get down like that. I respect her that way, but the way she looked at me, it was like almost like, yeah, like I might need you to do something about this. I'm like, oh shit, it got real awkward. 'Cause I'm like, hey,
Hey, I'm gonna be. Hey, bro, if you and I hate to, and I'll tell you this. One time I had to do that with a friend, but it's like because they sometimes they be trying to deal with these dudes that be talking to them, and then they don't really know how to satisfy. And you know how people like us are. We can talk and big game our stuff up. So it's like now they want to get a sample. They be like, if you talking all good about your, you know, can I get a sample? Because I didn't get broke off properly yet. You feel me? That's
Bro,
true.
and the worst-
though.
the worst thing, and this is like some advice for everybody out there, especially all the young cats out there. The worst thing you can ever do to a woman is talk all this shit about you can do this and you can do that and you can make her come this way and make her come that way. And when she gives you the opportunity and you don't provide what the shit you've been talking about, bro, that is the worst thing that you can possibly do to a woman because
you know she
You know how
slayed
many
on
times-
text messages. She gonna
you
slay
know how
on
many
the text
times
messages to her friends.
you know how many times women have been disappointed in their life when it comes to the bedroom, bro? This is a lot of the reason why they're so hesitant and so defensive. Because men be out there talking shit about I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and when the time comes, they out here 5 minutes. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying? Hit the stopwatch. Boom, 5 minutes. Sorry. And so they experience that so many times in their life. I guarantee you, and I encourage every man to do this. Do it just for fun. Do a social experiment. If you got a couple chicks that you rotating, or you talking to a couple chicks on apps or whatever you got going on, or you go to a bar, club, whatever it is, ask 20 women. Ask 20 women if they've been if they've been not satisfied more than they have been satisfied when it comes to the bedroom. And I guarantee you, all 20 of them are going to tell you, I've been dissatisfied more than I have been satisfied. And as a matter of fact, you can take it to another level. A lot of women will tell you that they can only count on one hand how many guys have made them have a multiple orgasm. On one hand.
True. No, I'm going to believe him 1,000%. I'm not even going to go against you.
I'm telling you. And see, in the West, right? Europe, America, shit like that, most women are more open about it. They'll tell you straight up, right? But you come out here and like Asian cultures, they don't speak about it, right? Because it's like embarrassing, and a lot of them don't even know what good sex is. They just don't. They're just like, man, I guess this is just the way it is. Dude's just out here, busting in 5 minutes. All right. Right.
Hey man, I'll tell you like this. My last girlfriend before I got with the one who I'm with right now, the one who's a nurse, like, dude, I was with a South Korean girl, and let me tell you, every day she was coming over for 14 months. And she was literally, even though I spent some money, they like to eat good and everything, dude, she was telling me so much about ex-boyfriends. And then she was talking about, she was telling me about, like, she was always a giver, not a receiver, if you know what I mean. She never, she was always a pleaser, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And it's a remarkable moment when you're in your rhythm and you're doing your thing and you're putting in work, and a chick look up at you and their eyes roll back in their head and they just scream out, "Oh my God, I never felt this good before," right? And their whole body shaking.
Shit, I had a few girls that said, like, dude, I love you. I'm like, what the fuck out of don't use the L word. Like, you said the L word you gonna make a nigga catch all kinds of stories. Don't use that L word. I've had multiple girls say, nigga, that L word. I'm like, bro, don't be, I don't think you feel good, but don't say that L one.
I don't care what nobody says. Men, before we get sex, we are savage, right? It's a primal instinct. We say we do dumb shit. We do whatever it takes to get that ass. And women play that whole thing like, oh, you can't, I ain't like that. I don't get down like that. I ain't no hoe. I ain't this. I ain't that. Like, you got to work for it. You got to prove it. And we out there breaking our back, spending money, do whatever we can to get that ass. But on the flip side, when women finally take their clothes off and they getting worked, the shit that comes out of their mouths and the things that they be doing is on a whole nother level than to us dudes, right? Like, they be saying all kinds of crazy shit.
Dude, I had a girl that told me, keep going. I love you. You're at my spot. I'm like, dude, I'm going to just hold it right here. I'm not even going to fucking move. I'm going to hold it right here. Because you said you like it, right? I'm going to hold it right here.
I'm going to hold it right.
I'm going to hold it right here. If you say you like it, then shit, I love it. I'm going to hold it right here for you then.
Hey, this is some real shit y'all hear, man.
But here's the thing, and only on Divine Sense Boxing do you get this real, but this was only started because when you bring that Deontay hate, like, this is that kind of culture. That means you hate, to be honest, you hate heterosexuality. We are men that love women, and we love our boxing. We are grown men. We are physical. Like, I don't understand how you can try to talk about a grown man like Deontay and not mention Tyson Fury, even though the conversation's about Canelo. But if you have to detract it here, you're going to know that you're dealing with real grown men who deal with real women, who have real relationships. Like, you people, I don't know what they're thinking online, like, you know what I mean? But I want to say, Divine Boxing, I love how you keep it 1,000 trill. You keep it in a thou wow.
Yeah, bro. Like, I didn't plan to talk about this shit, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, people bring it up. People bring it up on their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I'm talking about boxing and I'm talking about, twerking. And see, for me, it's automatic. It's automatic in my head. Like, you start complaining about another man twerking with his family at a family event where he's having a good time, not expecting a situation like this to go viral, right? But anyway, for me, it's automatic. It's like, bro, why are you even pointing that shit out? I'm trying to say Tyson Fury talking about other men's penises. That's a problem. Like, that's a real issue. So when you're not willing to pay any mind to that, but you worried about another man twerking, automatically my mind goes to, oh, that's that type of dude. That is that type of dude that sits at the bar, like I said, got some skeletons in the closet, but he trying to act like he's the most masculine man in the bar, but he chilling. He ain't making any moves. He's sipping on a little drink, cap peeled low, looking, right? And also, if I make eye contact with him, he trying to mean mug me and shit. Like, what bitch are you looking at?
That self-hate kind of thing.
I'm like, hey, man, I'm sorry that I got a nice Colombian bitch riding my dick right now to this reggaeton song. I'm sorry, but not sorry. I'm just looking at you like, why you chilling there? There's a lot of pussy out here. What are you doing over there? I'm trying to help you out.
And that's the thing. I don't think they even know about that new reggaeton music that be coming out with the beats and the new bass that be coming up, bro. When you go to the clubs, these women are trying to dance. Like, stop being wallflowers. Buy LA water and get out there. Get out there on the dance floor. Buy you a little quick adios. Now get out there. Grab you one.
M-Stack says, if she say, right there.
Shit. You don't want to talk about my ex-girl. She was like, keep it right there. I was like, shit, I'm going to stay. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Hey, Korean chicks, bro, I've had a few of them. And yeah, man, they're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. And Japanese chicks can be fun too. The thing about Japanese chicks, and I'm talking about like Japanese, I ain't talking about like Japanese Americans, they grew up in the States. I'm talking about like real Japanese chicks. They are super submissive, like on another level submissive. They will do whatever you want, whatever you like. There is no hesitation. It's like, I want to fuck you on a bus tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Like, I'll never forget, I was like 19 when I was living in Tokyo, and I was dating this chick. Her name was Tomoko. I'll never forget it. And she had the biggest natural titties I've ever seen from a Japanese chick. Ridiculous. Wasn't all that cute or anything. She was cute, but she wasn't like fine. But she had these big ass tits, and I was like, man, it's like you just gotta have that, right? But she was a freak, like crazy shit. So there's this big Ferris wheel in a city called Yokohama, and we're taking this Ferris wheel and we chilling, right? And she was a little bit older than me, so she's a bit more aggressive. And so we start making out on this Ferris wheel. And when the ride was almost over, she said, "You got to fuck me right now." I said, "On the Ferris wheel?"
Whoa.
She's like, "I don't care. Like, I need it right now." I said, "Well, the ride is almost over." She's like, "Well, we're going to find a spot." So I'm like, "Oh shit." So then when we got off the Ferris wheel, she grabbed me by the hand and she like pulling me. We're going. I'm like, "Where are we going?" She's like, "Well, we just got to go somewhere." We end up going to the train station in Yokohama. We go in front of the bathrooms, and she says, "Wait here." She runs into the women's bathroom. She comes out. She says, "Oh no, there's too many." She says, "There's too many people in there." And she peeks the door. She literally cracks the door open, looks in the men's room, and doesn't see anybody in there. Grabs my arm, pulls me into one of the fucking stalls. And as soon as we get into the stall, down goes my pants, and this bitch just started going ham.
That is exactly
ham on it, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like 19 years old. My toes were curling, bro. My whole body was shivering. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I'll tell you one worse, Divine. I got bitched into this with my ex-girlfriend. She's Puerto Rican, and we were in college, and she wanted it after her night class at 5:36. And I'm like, so we were walking by the athletic building, and so there were people in the boys' stall, but there was nobody in the girl. There was one girl in the girls' stall, and she wanted me to go in there. I kept saying like, no, there's somebody in there. And she's like, I don't give a fuck. I ended up having to go up in there, and I was like, dude, I think we're in there for like 17, 20 minutes, only because I felt so uncomfortable, but we got it up in there in that bathroom stall. But it's just like, damn, certain women, when you get them in that mode and when you get them in that mood, they're ready for it at that moment. Let's be honest.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And next thing I know, she doing her thing, and then she get up and she pull her skirt up. She turned around and she's like, I want you to hit it from the back. I'm just like, so I'm doing my thing, but it's like I'm trying to cover it because like you can hear people coming in. You're coming in, coming out, people washing their hands and shit. And I got my hand over her mouth because she's trying to scream. I'm like, damn, this shit is wild. This shit is wild, bro. But I'll never forget that for as long as I live, bro. I tell this story to everyone. Like, it's a wild as fucking time. And then the crazy thing is like after, you know what I'm saying, it was done, we got out, we snuck up out of there, and then she gave me a hug and she's like, I gotta go. I was like, oh, all right.
Shit, but here's the thing.
That was it.
When you think about that, but look it, you did everything like you were supposed to. Look it. Like same thing like Deontay Wilder, and that's why I made that assumption when Mountain Football was putting that in because like I said, you know it goes down at 2:30 at night when you're still in the same house. But if I go into a private bedroom or I go into another the guest bedroom or whatever, or I go into my bedroom, you know what's going down. She'd be quiet, she'd be silent, but you know what's going down up in here. You know what's going down.
Yeah, Demon says, man, where's she at? I need that. She would have got pregnant after that. Hey, yeah, that's a moment, bro. That was crazy too, bro, because that spared the moment, bro. I didn't have any rubbers on me, man. And I'm like,
I love those.
Are you sure you want to?
That's spontaneous. That's within the moment. Those are the best ones when it's right there in the moment.
Wild. Yeah. But I learned after that, though, that I always got to have a condom on me no matter what. Because after that, I was like, these bitches out here wild. Like, I got to be prepared. Hey, and later on in life, I had chicks pull me off into alleyways. I dated a chick that we went to my condo. And I had one of my friends staying in my condo, so we couldn't get in. We were trying to fuck. She takes me to the fire exit. We fucking in the fire exit. Like, you got to be prepared, man. These when they want it, like my man Terry just said, like. So after that, it's like I always had a rubber on me, no matter what. But you got to be careful, though. If you don't use it after a few months, you got to exchange it. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit, it gets dry and it break and all that other shit, man. So, but for real.
No, but I'll tell you, Divine. And like I said, like shit, we got some very similar experiences. And no, I just only want to mention that because like when you got people that are talking Deontay and talking all that talk and stuff, like let's be honest, he's married, he's got children, he's doing it for a different purpose. That's what people are saying. What Deontay did was like they're talking about he's being Mountain Football is saying he's being a hoe, he's doing this. I'm like, how am I being a hoe? I'll be a hoe for my wife then. Because I mean, my wife will pay me. I'll do that for my wife. I'll do what? I get money from my wife now. Like I don't think the male aspect truly understands that you do got to please your woman in the sense. And that's the only thing I wanted to say in regards to Deontay because like if you're gonna do like Tyson Fury probably ain't doing shit for his wife. Like what is he doing? Getting drunk, snorting booger sugar? Like what is he doing? Like getting ready for his wife? Like you feel me?
Yep.
But Deontay, you feel me? That's my only thing.
I don't know, man. I look at his wife's face and she don't look like she's satisfied, but that's just me.
Just me. Hey man,
and I'm not attracted. I'm not attracted to her at all. But I'm just saying, like I can sense that when I talk to chicks. It's like you hit up a chick at a bar or whatever, and oh, sorry, I got a boyfriend. Oh yeah, you do? Where he at? Oh yeah, he's at home. I said, why he ain't with you? Oh, he don't like to go clubbing. I said, oh okay.
Really?
So you came out here to get some attention, and they get all shy and shit. They all start blushing. No, I didn't like that. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to come out, and just, be with my girlfriends. I said, oh, okay. But you talking to me right now. Yeah. That's it. I'd say,
and you know the worst thing is I bet you get that number at the end of the night. But I thought we were friends and you had a boyfriend now.
Facts.
But you didn't give me the number though, right?
Oh, as soon as I say you want to dance right quick, and they're like, okay, yeah, just a dance, just one dance. I'm like, okay. It turns into 10 dances and like
because nigga, you know the DJ gonna mix that in there. Oh, turn it up now, dig it up now, let's go now, and then it's gonna go to something else, and then it's gonna go. And you already know it's not gonna stop.
Yep. And see, that's the thing about Latin clubs is that the majority of the night it's like salsa and shit like that, but towards the end, anybody who knows Latin music, they turn on that bachata, right? And that's that close shit. That's that romantic shit. That's when you grind and get all close, and that's a wrap.
If you've been in them black clubs, we call it the slow grind hour. That's the 1 to 2 p.m. that 1 a.m. to 2 p.m. that last call for alcohol.
Well, that's what the Latin bachata is literally like. It's like R&B of hip hop, right? It's just like that's when you get close.
They playing the Key Sweat. They playing the Key Sweat. They playing all that Black Street Boy. They playing all 112 and everything. Oh, it's done. That's sold up.
To me, that's all. That's my whole objective, and I'm always chilling. Like you dance a few times, buy a few drinks. After about 5-6 dances and a couple tequila shots, like you in. Like you don't gotta be over dramatic. She like you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta chill and wait for the slow songs. Get a couple slow songs in there, and that's a wrap. Then you can whisper in her ear like, "Yo, let's get out of here right quick."
You know what the mad thing? You know what the bad thing is about this? You know what the bad thing is about this, Divine? I'm mad that we just gave the trolls all the info. Because these trolls probably never really did all that. Because
Yeah.
now we
Hey,
just gave them all the info to do now.
He ran up out of here. He ran up out of here quick.
No, he's probably taking notes. He's like, oh, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the club in Brooklyn, and now I'm gonna try to, and then watch what happens. And then I bet you that troll is stopped now.
Yeah, good. I'm glad I was able to help somebody, bro. If you got some inner demons, or maybe your confidence ain't too high, bro, like, hey, I'm here to help. Shit. Like, there's plenty to go around. I can't have it all. I try to, but I can't. You know what I mean?
Hey, I was about to-
So, there's plenty to go around. Now
Divine,
my thing is,
Divine, look up in the
my
chat.
chick-
Look up in the chat. They agreeing with all of us now. Look at the
Oh
chat.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. He said them two guys on the panel don't get no buddies, don't get no biddies. Divine teach. Oh, nah, man, my man Terry chopping it.
I got
My
a
man
whole
Terry
girl.
chopping it.
If Divine goes live tomorrow, I'm gonna show my. If Divine goes live tomorrow, I'll show my girl when she gets off work. She's gonna be in the nurse outfit, but then after that, I might have to jump off because she's gonna be taking the shower. And I might need to take a shower too. I might need to take a shower too. You know what I mean? But I'll show her if you go live tomorrow. Shit, you think come on? I'm like, here you go, queen.
See, it's all about upgrades, in my opinion, right? It's like with my chick now, is that we got like kind of like an open relationship type thing. That's just my personal preference. But I'm also like, you know what I'm saying? We get other people involved. You know what I mean? Like, and she bisexual, so it works. But I put myself in that position. It's like when I date chicks here and there, like I won't commit to anything unless I know it benefits me. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I like to fuck 2 chicks at one time. That's me. I love that shit. Now it's it's no like, hey, like I'm selfish. Like I never force any chick. Like a chick wants to know about me, and I'm gonna say this is me. Like you cool with that or not? Oh, I ain't cool with that. I ain't down with that shit. I'm trying to be with one man. I'm a loyal chick. Da da da. All right, cool. Like there's plenty of dudes out there that will wife you up. That ain't me. But I enjoyed the moment with you. Thank you for the experience, and we can be friends. We can chop it up. But the cool and funny thing is a lot of times when that happens, they text me back. Hey, what are you up to right now? What are you doing?
Yeah, because
and after a while,
you know what the aftermath is. They probably dealing with the dude who probably is not fulfilled or as exciting as Divine. He's probably not as exciting as Divine can do the things, and it's like, yeah, you sort of miss that. You know what I mean? And so it's like, hey, so you know how that text comes? It might come at 9-10 p.m. Hey, so what you doing? What are you up to? It's gonna be a little later text.
Man, I love it, bro. I love it when chicks they basically texting for dick and they trying to act like they not. I love it. To me, it's so comical. I had a chick do that to me literally last night, where I was at. She hit me up. She said she sent me a photo of her watching Netflix or some shit, and then she said, "What are you doing?" And I sent her a photo back that I was, I think I was playing like Modern Warfare or some shit. So I sent her a message. She said, "Oh, that's all you doing right now?" I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, you free? Like, you got no other plans tonight?" Nah. Oh, okay. Like, so you don't got no time to talk to me then? I said, "Shit, bitch, I am talking to you. What do you want?" I was just trying to see like what you're up to or whatever. And I'm like, I'm chilling. Like, what's up? Oh, you want to go out for a drink? I said, I got drinks here. What you want? I got drinks here. What you want?
I mess with Divine Sense. You are on the same thing I'm on. I hit you with a Don Julio shot so quick because that's all I do. I'm here for the Don Julio.
Oh, and see, if it's a chick that you haven't hit yet, then of course they can play that card like, oh, like I don't just go to a dude's place like that. Like if you respect me, you're gonna meet me outside. Blah blah blah. Now it depends. right? Because people say, well, Divine, like, when will you go and when will you not go? It depends on a lot of things, right? Obviously depends on how fine the chick is, obviously, right? It also depends on if we've been chatting and we've been having good conversation, and if she's interesting and I like what she talks about. I like that we connect on topics. That's cool. Like, I don't just always go meet a chick because I'm trying to hit it. Like, sometimes I do like to just chill and talk and learn. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just a chick that, like, is trying to put herself on a pedestal, and the reality is I'm probably just going to hit it and quit it. Like, I ain't trying to go to no club and spend $100 when, like, you ain't benefiting me other than I'm just trying to hit it. Like, no disrespect, but that's just what it is. Right? So it depends on the situation. Now, but if it's a chick that I have hit before, and, you know what I'm saying, like, you come back to the crib or whatever, then they say, oh, well, but, you know, like, you know what's going to happen, though, if I go there. Well, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I know what's going to happen. Well, yeah, but I start catching feelings, you know what I mean? And, you know, I know you don't want that, and I don't want that. So maybe we can just go to a restaurant and, like, have some dinner and catch up.
Wait, how is she
like,
catching? Oh, she catching feelings because she likes the feelings. She likes the feelings down south.
Right. No, it's yeah. Then I'm like, well, look, like, I'm straight. Like, I ain't catching no feelings. I'm more than happy for you to come over here. And I tell chicks all the time, like, look, why you jumping to conclusions? I didn't say anything about fucking. I just said come over and chill. Why you guys always assume that we trying to hit it? And they say, oh, come on, don't play no games with me. You know, if I'm going to go there, this and that. I said, oh, so you're saying that you're going to jump on me then? You saying that you're going to get me? Because I ain't saying I ain't going to do shit. Like, I can chill. Well,
Women are.
I ain't that type. Like, a guy's got to make a move on me first. I said, then what are you worried about then? Because I'm telling you right now, I ain't going to do shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, I get it. I get it all angles. I get it all angles.
The dude
And
now,
when push comes to shove, bro, when push comes to shove, it's like, look, what do you really want? And they try to front. They say, well, I just, like, want to catch up. Well, you know where I live. You know what I'm about. Like, you know what time it is. Like, this, come over. Like, stop playing games. We're grown ass adults, kind of shit, right? And see, that's the thing. A lot of women, especially if you're older than them, they want that. They want that authority. They want to be told what to do and how it needs to be done.
That's true.
You see, because when you date an older chick, you don't got to worry about that because they tell you what they want. Like, if I date a chick who's in her late 30s or some shit like that, or early 40s, she's gonna say, hey, are you free at 8? Yeah, all right, I'm coming over. I'm gonna bring a couple bottles and we're gonna get it popping. Okay, yes, ma'am. That's what it is then. See, that's how older chicks operate, because older chicks, they got no time to bullshit around.
Hey, look at what Keon just said in the chat. Keon, you are right, 100%. Everything boxing.
When a woman say, yeah, we can hang out, but nothing gonna happen, I already know I'm gonna fuck.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Let them say whatever they want to say. I let chicks, and I always keep the ball in their court. Always. Because what I don't want is for them to be like, they try to switch it up. And they try to say, like, oh, I didn't expect you to do this. Or, oh, you said you were going to do that, but you didn't. Or, oh, you promised me this or promised me that. I don't promise anything. I don't guarantee anything. And I don't say anything that I would put any expectations on. It's simple. You come over, we chilling. You coming or not. All this other extra shit you talking about, then it has nothing to do with me. It's on you.
That's that fact.
Yo. Yeah. You know, I think that it can be cut in a lot of different ways. You know, there are definitely women out there. I think we've all experienced it where, you know, you scratch your head, you're like, really? You're with that type of dude? Okay. You know, I would say, and I hate to put this ratio out there because I'm sure there's some women be like, oh, hell no. Like, yeah, this motherfucker don't know what he's talking about. But if I had to put a ratio on it, I would say that 8 out of 10 women who are with a man because they give her stability, or the dude's wealthy, or he can take care of her, but he doesn't necessarily fulfill her in other areas, then, you know, she's with him for exactly that, right? It's not about there's no lust, there's no like I want you, I need you. It's like, or I need you, but not in the ways that I should want to need you physically and emotionally. You know what I mean? And so some women can play it. Some women can wrap their head around it and do it. I also will tell you this, that I have personally been with women who are in relationships just like that. They are in relationships where they're with a guy who takes care of her financially, or she's with him for some type of like status or financial benefit, but not really happy, obviously in the bedroom, for example, or even just any type of mental stimulation. And I've been with a lot of chicks like that, you know, and for me, it don't bother me any, because like I actually sometimes prefer that. Like I'm talking to a chick right now where she got a husband or whatever, but they don't really, you know what I'm saying? They're like married for the kid type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And she slide through. We do what we do. And that's great for me, because if I go and fuck another chick, she ain't got shit to say, because it's like, excuse me, you married. So that's, you know what I mean? Like, so for me, I kind of preferred, as I got older, I preferred relationships like that. But I feel what you're saying, K-Rod. Like, yeah, sometimes it's easy to be like, why is this chick with this dude? Like, really? You with him? And sometimes you feel like if you are in a situation where you're trying to get to know a chick, this is where it gets tough. This is where it can hurt. It can hurt your ego a little bit as men, right? And what women need to understand is that men get rejected way more than what women do.
Well, yeah, women are the ones that reject us.
From a very young age, from when we first start trying to hit up chicks in junior high or whatever it is, we get denied way more than we get access. And women really don't know how it truly feels to be rejected. Like, you know, they might like a dude who don't give them attention or something like that, but to actually put in a lot of work to try to get a dude and then he chooses somebody else, it doesn't happen very often in comparison to men, right? So yes, men, like, you can put in work. You're trying to like be a good guy. You're trying to be a gentleman. You try to buy her some flowers. You take her out for coffee. You try to be a confidant and listen to all of her bullshit ass drama, which is boring as fuck a lot of the times, but you just go through it because you like her and you're going through all these motions. And then 6 months later, she says, hey, K-Rod, like, hey, I just want to let you know that I just look at you as a friend, okay? I got a boyfriend now. That shit, yeah. So my advice would be is you got to know how to be a little bit aggressive, but with class. You know, because if you put yourself, and I've been there too when I was younger, for sure. I feel like, if I'm nice and I'm cool and I'm that quote unquote friend, eventually she might like me. But you know, I got outbid by a dude who was more aggressive than me. You know what I'm saying? And took what he wanted. So then I realized, like, yeah, there is a balance. Like, most chicks don't like assholes. Some do. But if you were to put it on a scale, most chicks don't like a dude who's just like, hey, ma, you look fine as fuck. Like, let's go fuck. Like, most chicks are like, what? Get the fuck out of my face, right? So for sure, you got to be classy. You got to know how to be a gentleman and show respect because every woman wants to be respected, right? But at the same time, don't let her take advantage of your kindness. You know what I'm saying? Value your kindness, value your traits. And at some point in time, put a chick on the spot. Because if she's not feeling you in that way, that's cool. But you ain't gonna continue to waste time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you one day you put in work and you get to a point where it's like, I don't know how she feels, I'd straight up ask her, like, hey, how you feeling about me? See, the thing about it is chicks always blame us men for not being able to, quote unquote, speak our feelings. We don't express ourselves, right? So you got to prove them wrong and basically give them a taste of their own medicine. Because when you put a chick in the position to where she's got to express their feelings, watch what happens. Right? They're like, oh, well, you see, right? So I always do that. So if I'm in a situation where I'm feeling the chick, like we kind of getting somewhere, but kind of not, and it's like a little gray zone, and I'm like, man, like for me, right? Unless I'm not going to commit to a chick unless I hit it. I don't believe in none of that bullshit. Oh, get to know each other and be friends and then fall in love. Fuck all that fairy tale shit. I don't buy shoes unless I try them on. Period. Right?
Hey, Divine, would you buy a car if you don't test drive it?
Exactly. So my thing is that I don't mind if a chick's got a bit of values and she like, oh, I don't do no one night stand and let's date a little bit. Like at my age, like I don't mind because I got nothing but time. When I was younger, I'd probably be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more savage. But now I don't mind it, right? Because I like intellectual connection. But at some point, I'm going to be like, look, what's up? Like, how you feeling? I'll put her on the spot. How you feeling about me? You know, what'd you feel about me doing this? What'd you feel about me saying that? What do you know what I'm saying? And put them on the spot. And you're going to know right away, K-Rod, what time it is. Because if they hesitate or they're beating around the bush, then you know she ain't feeling you that way. And that's cool. There's no reason to like get upset and just be like, oh, hey, look, I appreciate you telling me. Cool. All right. And then what you do from there is you start to drop that contact. You start to drop it slowly, right? You slowly just, you know, you keep the door open, but you also find your way out. And either she'll be like, oh, okay, he got the hint. And you're going to know what your true value is because she won't text you. Now, sometimes they try to set you up, though, too. They'll try to act like, oh, hey, we're just friends. And the reason why they tell you that is because they want to keep their options open. So they don't want to tell you that they're feeling you because if they do that, then you are then going to try to close the deal, which then closes the doors on the other options that she has. So she's going to friend zone you just right quick to see how long she can keep you there. But then when you go silent, she's going to realize that these other dudes aren't what you are, and then she'll come back. So that's why you keep the door cracked open.
In a sense, Divine, would you say that the woman is playing the field? If you know what I mean, she would be playing the field in a sense?
Oh, 1,000%. Chicks don't ever in a million years think that chicks are not talking to multiple people at one time.
Thank you. No, and that's what I want. Hey, K-Rod, real quick, are you in college or something? Because you sound like a little bit younger. Are you in college or anything right now? Okay. Are you still? How old are you? Because with me, I'm right now. I'm Roy Williams, so I'm 31. I'm about to be Magic. I always count like athlete numbers. So you know, Roy Williams for the Dallas Cowboys was 31. So I'm about to be Magic soon in 32. How old are you? How old would you be, or how old are you?
Oh, you're entering your prime. You're entering your prime.
You still got time, bro. You still got a lot of time.
Lot of time, bro. A lot of time. And the thing is that you keep your how can I put this? keep your seeds plentiful. Plant seeds, bro, everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, don't constrict yourself to one chick. Fuck that, because chicks don't do that. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like just be a hoe and just like fuck everything. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you want to do that, that's on you. Just make sure you protect yourself. But what I am saying is that, like, keep your options open. If you got one chick that you're really feeling the most, all right, you put the most energy in that, whatever, right? But never oversell yourself. Never overcommit. Only take as much as she is willing to give back. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes dudes frustrate me when they're just like going over the top and texting all the time and calling all. Chicks don't want that, bro. They don't want you texting them. I just literally, I'm here, right? I told this chick that I've been hitting up lately, right? I told her that I'm gonna go live, for example. I told her I was gonna go live. I said I'll be alive for about an hour, but it's been 3 hours.
I'm sorry.
I haven't texted her.
I'm sorry, Divine. I'm sorry.
No. I'm saying, like, but I'm making a point that I told her an hour, and then I said I'll hit you up. It's been 3 hours, right? I didn't hit her up. So what happens? She just texts me right now saying, "Hey, is everything okay? Hope you have a good day. I missed you." But that's what it is, though, right?
We messing up your flow right now.
That's all good. Hey, because don't worry about it. I'll get her later tonight. But what I'm saying is, she knows her place.
No, that's real talk. That's real talk, though. Because
if she knows if she comes into my DMs talking about, "Oh, you said it was going to be an hour. It's been 3 hours. What the fuck you doing? Da da da. Why didn't you text me?" Excuse me. Have a good day. Blocked. Bye. Period.
That's also true.
Period. Like I don't play that, man, with chicks, bro, because I don't do that to them. That's what I always tell chicks. I will never ask you to treat me in the way that, you know what I'm saying, that I wouldn't treat you the same. You know what I mean? It goes both ways. Like, I'm not a hypocrite. If I'm in an open relationship with a chick and I want her to be cool with me dating other people, then I got to be cool with her dating other people. And I hate when people do that shit because they put a bad name on people who want to either have open relationships and or polyamorous relationships. It's people like that.
No. Those are the controlling ones, though, Divine. You know, those are the ones that are controlling them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying, like, everybody's different on how they view relationships. Yes, some people, they want commitment, they want exclusivity, they want monogamous, whatever floats your boat. But there are some people who can love multiple people at one time. There are a lot of people out there like that.
That's
men
true.
And women. Don't get it twisted. It's not just men. It's not just men. And women try to paint that picture. Oh, men are never satisfied, and they want to go and have multiple partners. Fuck what you heard. Women do too. It just depends on the person, right? So what I'm saying is, when people come out here and they talking about, oh, you know, I'm the type of dude, or I'm the type of chick that likes open relationships, or I'm the type of dude or chick that likes to do polyamorous. But then you say that, but then when your partner wants to, you know what I'm saying, actually exercise that benefit, then you out here tripping. And you put a bad name on the people who actually respect what open relationship and polyamorous actually means. And that's why people run away from it. They stray away from it because they think it's drama. They think it's headache. They think it's like it's unrealistic or whatever the case may be. I was in a polyamorous relationship for 5 years before. 5 years.
Damn. That's only when I was in college. Keep going.
And had a great time. And it was one of the best relationships that I had. You know what I mean? And in the end, it ended because, you know, it just, we grew apart. I mean, it's just that. It just grew apart. We grew up. We went, you know what I'm saying, career paths, different things happening. It had nothing to do with, like, jealousy or control or whatever the case is. And, you know what I'm saying, I had her and I had another chick on the side. They knew each other. You know what I'm saying? And she had a dude or two here and there too within the 5 years, and I knew him, but I knew my place, right? And we would both consider each other we were primary partners. So we were primary. Like we would spend the most time together, but you know what I'm saying? We had other people that we like to spend time with too on occasion. And so for me, my thought process has always been like, because when I was younger, up until probably around K-Rod's age, I started to change a little bit. But when I was younger, I used to think like either you're single, having fun, doing what you want to do, or you got to be monogamous. Like you got to get a chick, you got to settle down. It's my girlfriend, we chilling, we're exclusive, and then
That's
you're together for 2 or 3 years.
My generation. So you're talking my generation. Keep going.
Yeah. But it's that traditional monogamous mindset where it's like you fall in love and you talk about moving in together and all that shit. But a lot of times, man, you start moving in, or they start leaving shit at your place. They're trying to make claim on your fucking shit. That whole freedom and single life starts to go out the window. And that's when a lot of times shit starts
With
getting complicated.
Divine he already went to I'm gonna leave my sweater over at your place. Now let me leave my scarf. Now let me leave this over here. Now all of a sudden you got all kinds of wardrobe and hairband, hair clip. Yeah, you feel me?
And they
body pins with the body pins, all that shit.
They do it on purpose. They do that shit on purpose, bro. Don't get it twisted. Hey, I just realized that I forgot my hairbrush. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Can I come over Friday and get it? Nah, like I got this express shipping. Give me your address. They be doing that shit, man. You know what I mean? I'll send that shit by Uber, whatever. I don't got time. I'm busy.
With the girl who I'm with right now, the first thing it started was I brought her over. She didn't think that I had my own apartment. Started my own 1-bedroom apartment where I lived at. And she was like, she's chilled and everything. We didn't do anything. The first thing she did was she's talking about I'm hot and everything. She took her sweater off. And I remember she threw it aside the bedside. And she left. And I was like, damn, I got her shit right here. Then shit started accumulating over the freaking days and the weeks she kept coming over. You feel me? I'm like, damn, I got all this shit. You know what I mean? And so now you confirmed it. They be doing that.
Oh, for sure. For sure. They do that stuff on purpose. I learned that a long time ago. But look, I don't have, see, my thing is that sometimes when I talk about these topics, I rub certain people the wrong way, especially people who are married or they've been in a relationship for a long time. And they're like, oh, Divine, you talking all this crazy shit. That's why nobody's loyal nowadays, because we got people like you, da-da-da-da-da. And I take a little bit of an offense to that. Because for me, if you are exclusive, I got nothing but love for you. I'm happy for you. You in love, you're doing your thing, you're happily married, and you can be with your wife or your husband for the rest of your life, and you can only be with one person. Hey, that's cool. Like, I got a lot of love for you, and I'm glad and I'm happy that you're happy. But why are you trying to sink my vessel when I'm trying to be happy in my own way? Like, people are different in everything in life. Some people like mustard on their hamburgers. Some people don't. Right? Everybody's different.
Who would be hating on you? Like, because if you're not really affecting anything, like that would be my only problem. Like, if Divine's been doing everything,
there are people
like, who would be hating on you?
There are people who think that people who like me, who have the mindset of having, I'm saying, either open or poly, that it's people like us that are sending this message that it's cool or it's okay. And we are basically trying to tell people that you don't need loyalty, which is false, which is absolute false, because loyalty is not constrained to only being monogamous. Loyalty is loyalty. There are different levels and shades of loyalty, right? So if I'm in a polyamorous relationship, you set standards just like you would in a monogamous relationship. Monogamous relationship, it is expected that you don't cheat on one another, right? You can only be with that one person. Poly is no different. You start off with the standards. Like, all right, so where do we go from here? We both have a polyamorous mindset. So, what is it going to be? Like, are we allowed, one person, two people? Are we going to talk about everything? Are we going to introduce our partners together? And once you set those standards, then you have loyalty. And if you break those standards of something that you agreed to and you're on the same page on, if you break that, then you are being disloyal. No different than in being in an open relationship. If it's open, then it's open. And either we discuss it or we don't discuss it, but there are standards set. If you break those, you are being disloyal, right? So this idea that you can only be loyal in a monogamous relationship is a fallacy, right? So I do take it personal when people say, oh, man, see people like you saying that it's cool. No, I'm not saying it's cool or not cool. I'm saying everybody is different. Everybody views relationships. The fact that human history is full of all different types of societies and cultures where we have had multiple partners throughout history is no mistake, right? In ancient Greek times, you would be married to your husband or wife you would have children with and carry on your lineage, and then you would have partners outside of that marriage. You would have, whether it's a one-time thing or other partners that you rotate through, whatever it was, that was part of ancient Greek society. The Egyptians did it, and many other cultures, right? It's at the turn of modern day religion is when this idea of like man, woman, family, loyalty, only one person, da. Right? And that's why when we get carried away about even homosexuality, for example, this is not a new thing. Like, gay people didn't just start coming out in the 80s and all of a sudden it's like, what? People are gay? What? Men like men? This shit's been around since ancient times. Same-sex attraction. Men and men, women and women, being bi, whatever it is, right? Look through the pages of history. Everybody is built and born different, right? So I am always 100% very transparent and accept everybody as long as you're willing to accept other ways of life as well. But there are boundaries and there is respect. Like, don't come to my 9-year-old daughter or to my 9-year-old daughter telling her that, oh, actually you should consider being gay if you really want to. Oh, let me tell you about the LGBTQ. Get that trash out of my daughter's face, because that is force. You are forcing. Exactly. So that is not the right way for children to make decisions on their own. We as parents guide our children the best way we possibly can, but we also give them the sense of freedom to be able to make decisions and ask questions, right? And, people ask me all the time, like, yo, Divine, would you love your daughter any more or less if she does come out to be lesbian? No, obviously not. I'm going to love her regardless. I'm always going to give her my opinion and my advice, but love for your children is unconditional. It should be. But I'll be damned if somebody's going to make those decisions for me. You know what I'm saying? When she is her own person and I am her father, number one. So there are boundaries, right? And when people act funny, when they act strange, when they call me out to be like, oh, that's not how a man should function. What? Because I don't question your sexuality. I don't worry about what the fuck you're doing. So the fact that you're worrying about me and how I operate makes you look suspect. No different than these trolls come on here, like the troll that Drew Titan had on that one time, coming on there, acting suspect, talking about some dumb shit. And when it came down to it, he was probably gay because you infatuated. But the thing is a lot of it, that side is like, y'all just need to be real and accept us. But y'all ain't even being real with yourselves. A lot of you are not even being real. And if you are being real, some of you are not even respecting our own boundaries on what we're willing to accept in our personal circle. You want us to accept you with open arms and just like, no. Like, you want to be you. But like, respect my boundaries. That's it. Because you want us to respect your boundaries. So that's the problem. And when people come in here and be like, "Oh, here they go again," they going on these rants about gay people. No, the fact of the matter is that you've been around YouTube long enough. These quote unquote men, I'm assuming they're men, come into our chats talking about dumb shit and looking suspect. And the first man to pump his chest out and talk about, "I'm a man. I'm the most manly person in here." That to me is suspect. No different than what the analogy that I pointed out earlier by standing by the bar, scoping, not doing shit when you got plenty of pussy around. That's how I feel about it. So look, my whole thing, man, is I did give out a lot of free information tonight. And I see my man out here talking about, man, you should charge people for this type of information. Now, it's all out of love, man. It's all out of love. And tonight was just like a little teaser. I don't mind doing it from time to time, tease the people a little bit. But, yo, get up on that other podcast channel, man. Get up on it because now I can chop it up. But what's going to be really interesting about the other channel is me bringing on guests. And I'm talking about females as well. A lot of females are going to come in, give their perspective. So it's not just like an echo chamber. It's not just Divine, because people feel like, "Oh, Divine think he know all this shit, man. He don't know nothing." Okay, that's exactly why it's going to be an open format podcast, and you're going to hear from women themselves, which is the best way, right? Don't take it from a man, where you may think he's trying to pop his collar, right? Take it from the woman. You will hear it from their mouths. I will host it, and we're going to be, bouncing off different questions and topics. And it's going to be extremely interesting. So make sure y'all get plugged in, man. Yase, what's up, bro? Yeah, man. He jumping in that super chat, says, "Just out of love for your channel, man. Keep doing your thing." Man, I appreciate you immensely, bro. And it'll be a pleasure for you to be on the other podcast, man. I think you'll really enjoy it, man. I do appreciate the super chat immensely, bro. Thank you. All good, Arturo. Hey, man, Arturo, no, man. For the past hour or so, we just been chopping it up about random shit, life shit, relationships, and all that funny stuff, man. But yes, the first couple hours we did go in on Canelo quite a bit. We bounced around ideas. Most of those people have left the building. It got a little bit heated, especially when they started talking about some dumb shit. And then it got kind of a little bit. We got a little bit deep rooted. It went beyond boxing, and usually that will trigger. That'll send some triggers. So they left the building. But we did talk a lot about boxing the first couple hours of this show tonight. And for all those who came by, I appreciate you. And, of course, K-Rod, man, I'm glad that you were able to get off some things that you wanted to get off.
Shut down.
You know what I mean? And say what we wanted to say. I think I hit exactly what I wanted to hit in regards to Canelo. At this point, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. And you know what, man? The dude's going to do what he's going to do. He's going to do what he wants to do. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Unfortunately, his fan base is much bigger than the fan base that criticize him, so he doesn't care. He's going to do what he wants to do. So it is what it is. We come out, we say our piece, and I'm just not going to be making it about Canelo anymore. We got a lot of other big fights out there. We got a lot of other great things to look at as far as boxing. We do have fighters that are willing to fight the best fighters and that are willing to put everything on the line. And that's the fighters that I want to give love to and attention to when we give these live streams, man. So it is what it is. In this Speak on It, Volume 4, about Canelo, I've said what I wanted to say. We'll see. If he fights Triple G the third time, I think it's bullshit. I will not pay for it. I may or may not commentate on it. I don't know. I don't like the fight at all. But I've said what I wanted to say, and I'm going to keep it moving. So a lot more great fights ahead. Looking forward to it, man. My next video should be fight prediction, Tank and Rolly. And then after that, fight prediction, Kambosos Haney. So be on the lookout for those 2 videos. And guys, don't just always look for the live streams. You know, a lot of us content creators, we drop just normal uploads. So make sure that you keep your eye open, hit the notification bell to make sure that you get all of the content, not just the live streams. And because I try not to give predictions in my live streams ever. I'll talk about stuff, I'll chop it up, but my predictions come through uploads. So make sure y'all come through. All right, guys, so that'll be it. I want to carry on my Tuesday afternoon. Went quite long on here, longer than I expected, but we've had a great time tonight. It's been a lot of fun. So I appreciate everyone, and make sure you guys look out for the other videos. K-Rod, thanks for coming in. And if y'all don't know K-Rod, man, he's got a channel out here as well. So make sure you guys swoop by, show K-Rod a little bit of love. He's trying to get his channel moving, so go over there and subscribe to K-Rod as well. All right, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. This will be uploaded, so if you came in late, y'all can check it out later. And also my man Terry that was on the panel with us, he left. It's great to have him on, too, to make it more interesting. Y'all stay up, man. Stay strong. Stay positive out there. It's your boy, Divine Sense, and I'm out. Peace.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
All right, K-Rod, thanks for coming in, man. I'm starving, bro. I got to go eat.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. And yeah, I'm looking forward to, like I said, getting into that other podcast because, you know, I don't want to oversaturate my boxing channel with that stuff. I don't mind every once in a while kicking back and talking about it, but you know, 90% of the people who are subscribed, I mean, they're subscribed for boxing. So, you know, keep it that way. And, you know, for those who want to get into those conversations, then they can slide over to the other channel. So, yeah, that's my plan in June, to get that channel moving and get these conversations. So, you know, feel free, man. Are you subscribed to that other channel yet? Yeah. Let me do that. Yeah, let me send it. Are you on your phone right now? All right, hold on. Yeah, I'll send you the link right here in the private chat, bro. And you can just copy and paste it. Wait. Wait, hold on. All right, just pasted it right there. Yeah, man. So go over there if you like those type of topics, man. It's gonna get very, very interesting, especially when we got like guests coming on, and I have a lot of females on standby that are really looking forward to being part of it because, you know, they got a lot of shit to say too. You know what I mean? And it's going to be very interesting. And I'm going to have some chicks from the States, some other Latina chicks that I know out here, and also some Asian chicks, and just all different kinds of different angles. So yeah, man, subscribe to it and be on the lookout, bro. But thanks for coming in tonight. Anytime, brother. All right, bro. I gotta go eat. My stomach's about to go to my spine. All right, brother.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Have been slain. Legendary. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
My will is once again bound to iron. Only the worthy receive the gift of nightfall. So many blunder on with a false sense of purpose. I shall sunder them from their lies. Stands eternal.
Shut down. Double kill. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
What I want, I take.
Free dragon, you are.
An enemy has been slain.
I will grind their petty souls into mortar.
turret has been destroyed. Unstoppable. An enemy has been slain. Has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Enemy double kill.
Just passing through.
Malice never wanes.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage.
You did not.
Enemy double kill.
Unfettered by mortality.
Shut down.
Embrace the cold edge. The unworthy are dust, doomed to wither and fade.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let the
Enemy rampage. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.